Hey everyone, it's me, Dill here. Today I'm going to be talking about different types of cables and connectors. Some of them range from video, to electrical, to internet, to audio, to sometimes even a wide variety. So, first up, we're going to be talking about, well, the video cables. Some of the most common ones from years gone by are RCA and component/composite. So, RCA and component are normally pretty identical. They use up 3 plugs, they have the same video bandwidth, but the difference is that component and composite normally only uses 1 cable for video signal instead of 3, such as RCA. Both do have a left and right audio port though, so that's one of the main differences between them. Now the next different type is DVI. DVR ports are most commonly found in old CRT TVs and monitors, including on current day monitors and monitors you can only find at a hospital, because at hospitals they mostly have more technology that can't be updated, because sometimes they even perfected it. So what's the point of updating hardware if it doesn't need to be updated anymore? Now the next type of common cable is of course the HDMI display. The HDMI display port is a very common port that, well, and cable that you pretty much find anywhere. You find them in TVs, sometimes tablets, computers, monitors. You find them anywhere. There's even special dongles that you could use to attach them to other devices that only have a USB port. More on those types of USBs later. Another type of connector that you can see on monitors is of course Displayport. Now Displayport, as we know so far, is only usable on monitors. Well, because the reason why is that they have a very high, video output. They have very fast video transfer speeds and can run at very high FPS frequencies. But the thing is, they're really expensive to license. That's why not a lot of TVs use them. Because, well, what's the point of having very fast responsiveness if you're just going to be mostly watching TV on them? You know? Then video game consoles don't play at that high of an FPS either. So, what's the point? Now, for audio cables, of course we have the legendary 3.5mm audio jack, which you can mostly find on phones, tablets, computers, console controllers, a lot of stuff. Well, except for on a certain fruit. More on that later. Probably. I don't know. Depends. Now another type is Speak-On. Speak-On cables are more commonly used on speakers. Now the other type is more used for microphones, known as XLR male and XLR female. Now the reason why they're most commonly used for microphones is that they are really good at capturing audio from a device and then putting it into another, just like this microphone I have right here. This is using an XLR, which, by the way, crisp audio quality. The other type of audio cable is of course the digital optical cable. You can most commonly find digital opticals on consoles such as the PS4 and Xbox, and soundbars for TVs. Now, after that, we have the more miscellaneous type of cables that you may more commonly see in normal everyday life, such as the Cat5 and Cat8. These type of cables are more commonly used in, well, internet plugs. If you look at the back of your internet receiver, you might have a Cat5 or Cat8. Now, the difference between Cat5 and Cat8 mostly is that Cat8 has more cables within it than Cat5, so it has higher bandwidth frequency. The good thing is, Cat8 cables are reversible with Cat5, which means you can use a Cat8 cable on a Cat5 port. You just won't be getting any higher of a frequency. Now, another type of cable that's also commonly used in your household is Romex. It's all around you. It's in the walls, it's in the machines you use. Romex is just one of the more common types of electrical cables you can find. Now, the other type of cables that we're going to be talking about for this final part are the melting pot. USB A, B, and C. So, USB A is the USB cable. It is used since the dawn of, USB cables. It's the first one ever made, and it's even still being used today, and has been getting updated ever since. It has a wide variety of being able to charge, sometimes audio, sometimes even video if you can, just not too well, and it has really high data transfer speed. Now the other type of common USB cable that you also see all over the place is USB Type B. USB Type B has also been used for years now until USB Type C. USB Type B has succeeded USB Type A in terms of charging, data transfer, and everything. You can see them in cables used for budget microphones such as the Blue Snowball, and you can also see them in phone chargers such as B and Micro B, which are the most common types you see them in, used to charge Bluetooth headsets and of course, phones like I said earlier. Now the next one is the most recent modern day USB, known as USB Type C. You can find these on anything: keyboards, displays, computers, phones, anything. USB Type C has better audio quality than USB Type B, and is basically better than USB Type A and everything else, even to the point where it can even display 4K video if it wanted, which is amazing for such a tiny little USB cable. Well, that's all I can say for now about cables. Until next time, adios. Hope you guys like this video.
Beyblade, let it rip. Let's fight.